The Philippines and France today signed several agreements on tourism and infrastructure. The signing of the accords was witnessed by President Aquino and visiting French President François Hollande in Malacanang. Hollande is in the country on a 2-day state visit. More from Rocky Ignacio.
The Philippines and France have strengthened its relations in trade and investment, tourism, education, transportation, and in the fight against climate change. French President François Hollande arrived in Malacanang for a 2-day state visit. 6 agreements have been sealed by the two countries: a memorandum of understanding on tourism cooperation, education and research, declaration of intention for environment protection and sustainable development of marine resources, Cebu Bus Rapid Transport Project, business and operation agreement at Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, Manila North Tollways Corporation and Basis Conversion and Development Authority, and letter of confirmation of engineering procurement construction of Manila Light Transit and Buwi Public View Alstrom Transport. In a joint statement, the two leaders have agreed to enhance cooperation to ensure regional economic and maritime security, including the peaceful resolution in the West Philippine Sea. President Aquino also encouraged French investors to see the country's potential in renewable energy, airspace, and infrastructure sectors.
To the agreements we signed in September last year in Paris. These agreements signify our decision to elevate our bilateral relationship to one of enhanced partnership, thus promising to open more doors of opportunity for our respective peoples. This is likewise what we have achieved on this occasion, towards deepening the engagement between our countries. President Hollande and I engaged in fruitful and meaningful discussions on enhancing bilateral cooperation.
Hollande is the first French leader who visited the Philippines since 1947. He is joined by 100-strong delegation and celebrities Marion Cotillard and Melanie Long to witness the highlights of the visit, the launching of Manila Call to Action on Climate Change, a joint appeal of the two nations urging the international community for a concrete steps towards climate action and cooperation. France will host the 21st Conference of the Parties of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change in December 2015.
We, the heads of state of the Republic of the Philippines and of the Republic of France, along with leading individuals from different countries committed to climate action, gathered in Manila today, wish to engage the international community, all stakeholders, and world opinion on the urgency of addressing climate change seriously, efficiently, and equitably.
President Aquino expects global cooperation to ensure the safety of vulnerable countries like the Philippines. Meanwhile, President Hollande encourages international institutions and companies to provide a green fund to assist developing economies against the effect of climate change.
All of us must do everything we can in the quickest and most impactful way possible. The choice before us is clear. We can either overcome this problem together or together reap the consequences of apathy. For this reason, it is incumbent upon us to conclude a universal climate change agreement in Paris later this year. One that is ambitious, that is guided by science, and that allows developing countries to pursue their economic goals in the context of sustainable development. Rest assured that the Philippines will continue to exert its utmost to address this issue and follow through on the commitments outlined in this call to action. We stand in hope that many nations in the global community will do the same.
Hollande chose the Philippines as example in the fight against climate change after Super Typhoon Yolanda or Yan, one of the strongest typhoons in the world history. The French president is expected to visit Yolanda-stricken areas in eastern Visayas tomorrow. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.